I am not ashamed to tell the truth. Okay. So I was actually going to talk about price trap today as well, and that's why I said you piqued my brain, because I looked at something over the week. And I noticed something. I know I'm busy, okay? I've experienced this week compared to other weeks, last 2 weeks, I have experienced some level of, I would say not enough fluence in the market. I've experienced, now this is what trader will call losses, okay? But me, I'd say inconsistency, all right? My analysis are pure and ruling, but my entries are not, okay? Now, and and this is the blessing, okay? And the blessing in it is when it happens to me, okay? If it doesn't happen, how am I going to know what I'm going to share with you? Okay. So every Tuesday, I have an atlas for you people. We look at the market and I tell you the different areas. Then we end it up with how you guys are going to enter. Some of you have done well, like Mr. Alex here, Madam Madeline here, Madam Ihioma. Some of you have done well in taking this and you're putting it to work. And you've seen the positive results, But can I tell you one thing? All right. And I need you guys to put distraction. Okay. Take a note right now. Put distraction. Put you and put trading. Okay. I need you guys to do it's very, very important. Distraction. Put you. Okay. Distraction, you and trading. All right. You in the middle. So the analysis are doing well. Okay, but your distraction is not actually going to make you benefit from the analysis, which is trading. What are your distractions? Okay, today I said I was going to talk a little on, okay, technical trading and strategy trading. All right, our biggest, for baby stages, okay, your biggest distraction is technical trading. Okay, I know you guys will be wondering now. All right, because why? There's what we call the weight syndrome. It's easy to trade technically, but as you grow, strategy is the source of every success. Okay, many a times we get beaten on technical, but strategy is what selects your entry. So when you see price trap, one of the beautiful things I love over the years in price trap is actually one of the most simplest strategy when it comes to in approaching the weight syndrome. Price trap is the weight syndrome kills a lot of traders. I've been waiting for this. I want the market to come here. I've been waiting for this area. The moment it hits the technical, a lot of traders want to go in. All right. You just feel like something validates the trade when it gets to the technical area. Mostly when you do the top to bottom analysis. All right. You think, oh, this is a daily area, it's going to go. No. 5 minutes can beat monthly, depending on the pressure of the emotions today. I told you guys about momentum and exhaustion. Exhaustion can actually kill a technical area, all right, for the next 1 or 2 days. I'll show what I'm saying, right? I'll show you in the market. Exhaustion, the momentum of a market can kill a technical area, even if it's a monthly area. And it's not going to respond, okay, after 2 or 3 days. That the break, when you match break, there's a level you'll be on speed. No matter how big or beautiful that car is, there's level of speed, you match break, your car will keep screeching, mostly all those old cars. How many of you noticed that? It will pass, you can even jump it, but you go and stop like a train. That's how the market is sometimes. Okay? It's not about the monthly. That's why I told you guys one thing. Aside the weight syndrome, another syndrome in the market, you guys should write this down. These are the distractions. I'm identifying the distractions, okay? The knowledge syndrome. You think you know now, all right? The more you know. How many of you find out that the more you know, the more you're losing? How many of you can testify to that? The more you know, the more you're losing. You're getting into our class. It means you're growing. Okay. And nobody said yes. Or is my chat frozen? What's happening? Or am I not with traders here? Is everybody here a baby? All right. I think I'm going to pause and evaluate this training I want to give. Maybe you guys don't need it. Okay. The more you know, the more you lose. Because why? We are like children. I wanted to. We have this thing about us that we want to show off everything we learn. True or true? Anything you learn that is new, okay, you want to show it off. Like you read a book, you get a certain knowledge, next thing is on your Instagram status. Man, I'm excited about this. You know, you meet someone, I'm excited. Everything you introduce to your person that you accept, you want to show it off. The same thing you do in the market. Every new strategy or new knowledge you learn, you want to show it off. You don't document it, you first show it off. And whenever you do a show off, it breaks your discipline. And you start from zero. You're a new baby, okay, without new knowledge. So over the years, you're learning things, you're piling up knowledge, you're disrupting the previous one. You're piling up knowledge. That's why you're inconsistent. Trading requires consistency in documentation. But when you learn new things, when we teach you new things, the next thing, when you're analyzing the market, that new thing I taught you, that's the first thing you want to look at. True or true? The previous one, you're not looking at it anymore. You're not analyzing with that one. Then there'll come a time, there's going to be a conflict of knowledge that was going to affect your decision. So price trap, say break, retest, wait for 15 minutes. Oh, technical area, top to bottom analysis, hits a psychological area. This will go, I buy a psychological area. Now, you did not wait for signal. You did not wait for signal. Are you guys getting? Am I talking to someone? So there is the conflict of knowledge. So that's knowledge syndrome. So Mara mentioned a couple of things. That how do you eliminate all of these plenty distractions? Strategy. There should be a strategy of your trade. I have lost, one thing I'll say over the last 1 month, because of my deep dive into new knowledge, you know, as a president, because now there are certain things, I'm changing skin. And whenever we change skin, there are some effects, all right, that happens. Because I have to, not because I want to, I have to, I am changing. Okay, I promise you guys that we're going to go get into deeper levels of technical analysis because you guys are growing. It means I have to open my doors and channels. And in doing that, something is happening to my approach and it's affected me over the last 2 weeks. And I'm going to show you analysis. All right. And I want to make changes to them. That's one of the things I do as a community, as a trader is I'm very honest to tell you the truth. Okay, because why? You are going to experience what I'm experiencing. No man is a formidable force on their own. Okay. I have incurred inconsistency in my last two weeks, and I want to show you why. Are you guys excited to know? All right. Are you guys excited to know? So, yeah. And we will all fall back to price trap. We're going to talk a couple of things about price trap. What Emmanuel was trying to tell you, why you guys should focus on that. Because at the end of the day, I could say my growing up as a trader, one of the things that kept me consistent was price trap. All right, that's beautiful. And one of the things I've added over the years that I have taught a little, but I've not taught I've learned was the direction of price trap. Okay. The direction of price trap. I'm going to reinforce something into price trap for you guys for swing trading. You could use price trap to swing trade. There are a few times Christopher Derrick highlighted on this, okay, unconsciously, but I took it consciously because my type of trader was swing trading. And I'm going to just show you how to know the direction of the market is critical. We fight our losses because while we're trading against our direction. Okay, so every time we trade against, but guess what? The truth is this. 2 things you would know in trading that will make you an expert is understanding where the direction end or switch. Okay. And when there is a continuation of the direction, that's one of the things you guys are going to learn over the next couple of days or weeks training with me. because that's one of the things I've noticed, me trying to understand these things. And I found them. In my losses, I have found them. Okay. Because I practically use myself as, I found them. I observe. I'm someone who observe. Okay. So there are, which is the momentum and exhaustion. Okay. Understanding when momentum exhausts for a new direction. Because whenever momentum exhausts, okay, market makes a new turn. Understanding when it exhausts, even when there is the application of the pair top to bottom analysis. So, all right, let's get into the market. Where's my Chrome? Chrome. Okay, good. Are you guys seeing my screen? What screen? Are you seeing my Chrome? Okay. All right, so I'm just going to do this right now. Let me share my own screen. All right. What is this? Did we have news? Come on, this is wickedness. Man, look at that candle, is wicked. All right, so we are going to go to EU will be my first lookout. All right, because I'm going to show you. So last week when we analyzed, EU was somewhere. I told you this guy was going to sell. We're already on sale. Okay, but can I tell you one truth? I only took 30 pips from this amazing market. Very annoying. Where is it? Hold on. No. Okay. I was scared. Hope I've not deleted the analysis. All right. Look, guys, how many of you remember this EU? Put 10 on the chart. If you remember, I told you EU was going to sell from it. That the only time I'm going to buy is when it breaks here. All right, I retested the next sell is going to be here, but EU was going to sell. Our first sell that did 30 pips. Remember that day? All right. And I said the next time I was going to sell was market breaking here, retesting here. I'm going to sell. Okay. I only took that first move that EU sold from here to here. That was the only thing I took from this trade. Very painful. And I told you this trade was going to come here. How many pips have this trade done? For EU to do almost 200 pips, that's a very powerful move. I missed out on this. And I had 2 losses, 1 win because of all these moves. Okay, and I think there was another entry I got in somewhere around here. This took me out. I don't know, somehow. Was it up to 30 pips? Let me see. I think I got in around here. Was it up to 30? Okay, yeah, took me out. And the next thing I saw, this was my first pain. How many of you are my friends on this? All right, you're my co-workers on this pain. You're my colleagues. When you see something takes you out and come back the next couple of hours, you come back and see the chat, you're just angry at your screen. You guys you're not making this class fun. Okay. I'm telling you what you're going through. So it's not, I'm not teaching right now. I'm just reflecting. All right. I'm just reflecting. Let me do something. Okay, so this doesn't be a distraction. Where is this? Okay, so that's a beautiful, and where did we get this analysis? Okay, we got the analysis from a top to bottom, and I told you this place is a weekly, monthly sale. It's going to happen. It's just going to take time. Okay, but how do you know as a day trader how to approach a weekly analysis? Okay, how? I'll show you guys one of the best approach. It's patient. Write it down. Patient is the best strategy. Okay, just so sad we've not groomed our mind to be patient on the chart. It happens. I'll show you. Okay, but before I show you, there's another one. Okay, but where I collected this one. All right. I collected it once. All right. No, this was not a chart. I think it's downwards. USDJPY. I also gave you guys USDJPY. And I told you USDJPY was going to buy. Now I want to show you. I told you USD. Okay, I cleaned it. Okay. Okay. I erased it. It was around this area. I told you guys USD at one around this area, psychological 138. This was the area for the buy. Okay. And I told you something last week. The same way I gave you that the market was going to sell here. Okay. I told you the market was going to get here and buy. All right. Which is what we bought a psychological area. All right. First, it punched out. In no March break, it took us out. I got it in again. And this gave me this move up to here. I only took here on this market. All right. And I also took 2 losses on this market. 1 win. You guys should pay attention. There's something I am saying that I have not mentioned. I'm using this to say something. How many pips this trade has gone? From the psychological area, which was this area. All right. How many pips this trade moved? In 1 week, 390 plus 200. How many pips? All right. So this was actually, this is 400 pips. Okay, good. This was actually the area. This was the area I took it from. All right. This was the area I gave last week. So I edited it. I just wanted you guys to know this right now. All right. So that's a total of almost 600 pips, right? Okay. Then I know GJ didn't really move the way it should, but I told you guys something. Okay. I said, if this market comes down here again, we're going to buy. All right. We're going to buy, but it didn't really quite move well. But what did I say about this market? It's going to hit here. It's going to come down. That happened last week. Did quite well. Okay. But it didn't really make the move like I want. It's not consolidating. What other market? What other market did we look? GU. All right. Now, GU fell down the way EU fell down. This was where GU was last week, and it fell down all the way. Okay, that was from the way EU was. The same thing happened to GU. This was a sell dimension. All right. Okay, but I would take a break here so that I don't just show you what I want to show you. I want to use what I've shown you to tell you something. Why did I miss out on? Okay, no, let me ask a question. What do you think was the possible reason, okay, I missed out? Let me use myself now. I missed out on EU. Who can tell me? You have to highlight the distraction for me because we already understand the distraction. So what distraction? Okay. So I say this, my face will explain it well. All right. So aside many other things happening to me, my approach, okay, was day trade approach. Okay. The trade, anytime I show you, my analysis as swing trade approach, but we use a day trade approach. I'm going to go into the chart and I'll show you clearly how do you approach. So what I show, can you guys agree with me now that the potential that I analyze are powerful potentials? Do you guys agree with me? Put 100 on chat. If I give you an analysis and I tell you this analysis will play out, you're expecting powerful. For EU to do 200 pips, it's like GJ doing 700 pips. Or GU doing 500 to 700 pips. for EU to do 200 pips. Okay. So why and how do you miss out on this opportunity? When we take this approach, if we want to maximize a huge approach, the secret is you need a patient strategy. You need to allow the market. Many losses. Okay, let me show the chart. I think my face is not describing this well right now. So I'm going to use this right now. So I'll take the market to 4 hours. So you need to watch out for the rejection. The first time it got here, okay, when we see this close, this is a signal actually. All right, we get it. If you see this one, you see this one, this is a signal. We got it. But these are all market trying to exhaust the daily. It's a monthly area. Daily has to exhaust. Weekly has to exhaust. Okay, if it's a monthly area, weekly has to exhaust. It weekly has been buying. So all this, come on, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you just think 1 hour candle. We just smashed the break. Let's go back to history. So this is, I've never showed you guys this before. All right. So let's go to history. Find a move that had consistent more than 5 days momentum. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Did 1 hour. This is a signal. Did it really sell it? Okay. It sold it after how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4 from the 4th day. Okay. Are you guys seeing this? All right. After every major momentum, watch this. This is a momentum. How many days did it take to return? For it to return. All right. This is 1 day. This is 2 days. This is 3 days. This is 4th day. Okay. This is momentum. How many days? All right. So this is actually just swiftly consolidated. If you watch out for major momentum, watch. Look at this market. This is a major momentum. You thought it would go here. You'd have lost. Eventually moved. All right. Eventually moved. So you see the pattern. They don't happen like magic like this once. No. Okay. You see this. You see moves, major moves. They take time before they'll make a decision. So this is a chronic downtrend. All right. Like you see this move. It took days. It took like 3 days. Okay, this is the first day, 2nd day, 3rd day, 4th day, consolidated, moved up, then eventually gave in the ghost. All right, and drop 4th day, 4 days. What did I tell you? Okay, that's one of the things, you know, Christopher Terry highlighted. Just the same way we trade Fibonacci. If a market buys is 5 days up, it's going to sell. Okay, if the market buys 6 days up, if you want a good move, it's going to sell 3 days down. If it's an uptrend, it's going to continue. Okay, if you look at this market right now, this is 50% retracement. Now, with this, I can tell you what I'm expecting in EU. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, presently, right now, this market is exhausted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. If this market matches this area right now, we're going to be seeing some beautiful break retest move. So I just need this market to get here. Then I'm going to wait for it to exhaust. So what's the powerful exhaustion method? Ask me what on the chat. How do you exhaust the market? How do you take 100 from 300 pips safely? Okay, I will still use EU and I'll ask a question. All right. I'll ask a question. It boils down to 2 things. Your risk. So this is exhaustion. EU was not going to move once and run away like the way it did. okay, it was going to show us exhaustion. Consolidation denotes exhaustion. If the banks wants to switch batting after a long drive, consolidation is going to prevail. The market is going to consolidate for a while, okay, to show rejection on both sides. I need to pass. No, you can't pass. Yeah. I need to pass. No, you can't pass. It's not working. All right. This is your area. So that's consolidation. And eventually, after every consolidation, that lies your queue. If you look at this market very well, we had a break and a retest. Okay. This was momentum. This was retest. This was signal. But the only thing was, now I want you guys to watch this well. There are different consolidation in this market. And I believe you guys you agree with me. All right. If you measure this, you measure this. All right. If you measure this, you measure this. All right. This is a consolidation on the upside. All right. This is another consolidation on this side. Do you guys agree with me? And both were tested. This was tested. This was tested close. All right. And now another thing I'll add to it is when you're taking a trade for a major consolidation that determines a swing trade, use a 4-hour high as a stop loss. Are you guys with me? That's the normal rule of trading, actually. If you're trading any major area, whether you're entering at 15 minutes, look for a 4-hour high. That's your best high. Okay, but most time we use our risk concern, 30 pips. So if you look at this trade, if we had to take this trade, break, retest, what was the 4-hour high? You agree with me here, right? If I put your stop loss here, would you be taken out? And the trade moved. And that was the beauty of this trade. And if you left that over some couple of days, if your target was just to take 100 pips, would you have made that out clean? And you can see that I told you that the same way the market comes, the same way it reacts. Same way it reacted, it came here, reacted, stopped, and consolidated for a while. No, this is not my area. Boom, dropped. Okay, because why? It was a major fall from a major area. So that gave a beautiful move. Okay, so if we had trapped this market to get our exhaustion and we took the trade after the break, and knowing that we're going down, which is direction, the direction of this trade, okay, was we're going down. If you had watched that carefully, would you have made money? And would you have been safe? One entry, you're done. One entry, no loss. I'll show you another one, which is a USD JPY. Where are you? So USD JPY psychological area. Now watch. So this was the move down, finally exhausted, and we waited for it. So all you need to do was wait for it. Now exhausted. So this is where I was looking. Okay, this is where I was looking, exhausted. So I want to buy it. That's my direction. So all I needed to do was to wait for market to break this area and retest this area I get in. And I put it at my 4-hour low. Would I have made this money clean without any stress? No double entry. Yeah? You guys agree with me? So this was the break, this was the high. So this was the high. Okay, every other one is stretching, but this was the high. So this break and this retest validated the move. And almost 400 pips up. One entry, two trades, 400, 500 pips. So it all boils down to strategy, family. Your strategy, irrespective of what you expect the market to do, one of the things you should expect from yourself is your strategy of entry. Okay, forget what the market is going to do. Just stick to the strategy. All right. So one of the things I'm going to implement now going forward is, yeah, the market can get busy. Yeah, there could be psychological area. But when I meet a very strong, when I do my top to bottom analysis, and I know the areas are monthly areas, unless it's weekly, I can take psychology trend on weekly. But if I really want to stay safe, let me allow the market exhaust, watch out for any little consolidation, trap it, then watch out for my break retest, because break retest connotes something in the market. And I've highlighted on it, man has highlighted on, maybe we highlight on it on strategy, but let me highlight on it on psychology. Okay? How many of your fighters you've watched fight in boxing? If you watch the game of boxing, sometimes some boxers can take blows. For every blow you're taking, you're resting. Though you're getting hit, but you're resting. Okay? The person who's punching is exhausting strength. So it's either that strength falls you down, but if you don't fall down, the person will eventually exhaust. True or true? And you that is defending, you're resting, you're gathering energy. If you see major wins, like the likes of Mike Tyson, the likes of, Baba, Ali. I wanted to say Ali Baba, Muhammad Ali. All right. These people, they can take the blow, but when they start, and when they start their momentum, they see that they fall you. They must fall you because they know if they don't fall you, they've exhausted all of their strength. Likewise, trading. When the buyers are buying, when the investors are pumping, they pump it with they just put the money, boom. All right. Heavy money, duty. It pushes. Okay. Now, the others that are in the other blocks, they are like defense. Okay. The momentum will not just give the baton immediately just because you came to my area. No, there's a struggle. There are still some confused people buying when they ought to be selling. Like us, we are the spot traders. We are the confused ones. When the real people are trading, we see the market is going up, we are jumping in. Now, these things are pushing momentum. But the thing is, we are supposed to stop. They are still buying me. I'm supposed to stop. You are still, okay, let me wait, let it stop. But you don't know, you ought to have stopped buying. It will wait for all of the buy orders to exhaust before it will give the baton. That is why stop loss are taken out. Because why? The market is supposed to sell. It has reached a strong area, rejection. And there are other blocks, maybe other blocks, and there are institutions that put money in those strong areas. The momentum will not just happen immediately. So sometimes it will hit and it will go away. And you will just make your money, all right? Crazy money. Some people will just pile it up just because they are strong areas. That's risky. It has taken a lot of money from more traders than it has given to some traders. Okay, and we try to trade all those, just hit that area and just draw away. 2020, you stack it up. That's dangerous trading. For investors, it's dangerous. Okay, it's dangerous. That's not the way I want to teach you to trade. All right. So what do you do? I'm a trader that want to be concerned about the move of the market. The market is a relationship. So I want to come back every week as I've done 200. Yeah, there is no trophy for 200 pieces, but I want to be able to define the market as my character. Does that make sense? So I'll get in. So I can say I traded 2 times this week, and I was able to do 300, 400 pips. And I actually took that amount. I just traded 2 times this. How many of you like that? Less stress. But what is it going to require you? Patience. Watch the strategy. So the best strategy I gift you today, we gift you today to wait out for strategies to exhaust on strong areas. Just look out for any consolidation, trap it. After they've consolidated, okay, then wait for the move, break. So I was telling you about the psychology of a break and retest. All right. A break shows what we call decision. So after every consolidation, institutions will decide, should I take my money out or should I pump it in? And you will see the definition with a candle move. It will break structure. There's going to be a break of structure. When every candle, either a 1 hour or 4 hour, breaks a certain structure, that's a decision from the banks. Now, just because you broke structure doesn't mean, okay, it's not one bank trading. It's not one bank trading the financial market. It's a combination of different institutions, banking institutions. So you bank can decide to break right now. Okay, other banks can decide to deject that break. They say no. So what do you need for the continuation? If there is a break and there is a retest of previous structure, and the candle does not go inside the zone, just like we teach on price trap, it shows a retest connotes confirmation. So it confirms that we are broken and now the ride is for the bullish. But don't just get bullish, because why? You need a signal to take a trade. If you notice most of our trade, if you wait for the signal on the hourly or 4 hours, if you want to trade a swing, anything above 100, wait for a 4-hour signal. But sometimes you can't wait for a 4-hour signal, so you can use 1 hour to get into 4 hours. But 1 hour is very critical. Okay, so if a 1 hour, so I'm looking at a trade like this, signals are different. So I'm looking at a trade like this. This one is simple. This is our break of this structure. Okay. Now, if I was trading this, this was a break of structure. Watch. All right. This was our retest of structure. Do you see a signal? Okay. I told you that whenever there is a break, this is the structure, which means this is the high. The signal needs to break the high. Are you guys with me? This is the break of the structure. This is the retest of the structure. Yes, it's still in the zone, but this is the high. If this signal closed above this high, that is the signal that the bulls have taken over. Did it happen here? No. Did it happen here? Yes or no? This was a look-alike signal. Trust me, family, I entered this market. I thought it was going up and I thought it was going to close. Just 2-3 minutes later, it just sunk down. And this was my demise. Okay? And I missed this one because I've taken 2 losses here. You know, when you miss on trade, you'll not be angry. Just close the market. I'm not trading again. All right. But the guy came and did it. It's like the market is watching you to fail. After you have left, it will not do what it needs to do. I beat you. All right. You know, sometimes you think this market is playing a game with you. All right. I did it. I missed it. I called it, but I missed it because I was already feeling, I felt it. I got caught up in the emotions. And you guys, you do. How many of you do? You do get caught up in the emotions sometimes. Okay. So all we just need to do, wait out for that break of structure, retest, forget 15 minutes of. Sometimes this 15 minutes is somehow depriving us. You know, if it's 1 hour, just go 1 hour. Do it over time. See the one that aligns with you. 15 minutes good sometimes. If 15 minutes close above, it's good sometimes. All right. Yeah. But you need to see a close for you to get in. If you are gotten in this market, see how powerful the market moved. All right. And if you look at this as well, right? If you notice this area, I'll show you guys something. So this was a trap, right? The same thing happens for a continuation. So just learning this right now. Okay. Now watch. This is another type of retest. A candle can retest and still exhaust. If I had waited for the signal, this is the signal. So this is my retest confirmed, but the break not work. All right. It didn't work immediately. Not all the time it will work immediately. All you just need to do is wait for the signal. What is the signal? The candle that closes above the previous high. That's the signal. And look at that. Boom. I could give you market after market after market after market. Like this is another beautiful trap. Yeah. Okay. This is the low now. Market structure low. If the market breaks this structure, if it retests this structure, that's a confirmation. It needs to break below this low and close before there is a signal. Are you guys making sense out of this? Always. If you guys begin to apply it, happened. I could show you, okay, after every measure, okay, to kill all of the confusion, all right? So that's a zone. This was a break. This was a retest. This was a close below previous low. and look at the market move. You rarely get into a significant drawdown when you wait for that signal. You rarely, it's rare. After every structure, just do. One thing about price trap, you don't need to wait to trade the market before you can see what's happening. So this is just back testing, holy grail. You see it. This is a break of structure. This is a retest of structure. Family, we're not making this up. After every break and there is a retest, a new candle opens above the previous high. It is higher. I close above this high. Look at what happened. Money now. Is this not simple enough? Yes or no? Okay. Is this simple? All right. It is simple, but the act of patience. We thought we have waited 2 days for that market to reach. Now that it has broken, everybody's watching. It has broken. No. 15 minutes is closing now. Should we get in? Wait for the signal. You're going to be a lot better with the signal. So there's something that I want you guys to help us do in Power Nation. Are you guys ready? So we're going to have a different routine. I want to set you guys on a routine. So many of you guys understood. So you guys now understand the power of price trap. How you could take away all of this distraction. Oh, is this psychological? It has hit the psychological area. Okay, now you're looking for 200 pips. Okay, what is your best entry? Apply this principle and strategy. Is going to help you eliminate your losses. I saw that all the losses I actually got in. The market actually moved, but it did not move with me. That's removed me first. Okay, then it now moved later. Because why? I wasn't at rest. I was doing a lot of things. Okay, this trade, the time I would just have for the market, I just look, this market will go. I know it will go. So let me give it 50 pips. Okay, yeah. I know it will go, but it did not take me. It still came back and removed that 50 pips, but eventually moves. But if I just waited, but the truth is, this is where I now need you guys to help yourself. Are you telling me sorry? Lady P said sorry. Yeah, it can be. It looks devastating, but that is what we've grown. If I did not, how many of you are liking this training right now? If this is going, you know, this is going to help you already. All right, put 100 on chat. Okay. So guess what? If I did not experience it, you're not going to move to your next level. Some people are scared of losses, but losses are actually the beauty for your growth. Like my loss right now, okay, has paved the way for me to observe and see how you can get better. All right? Does that make sense? I want to train you guys as investors in trading. And price trap is going to be one key. But now it's going to be price trap 2.0. Even Emmanuel is going to start helping you with 2.0. Because guess what? I have studied. Most of the trades you guys get stuck on, okay, are lack of direction. Know the direction you want to take a market, then use price trap to get in. Okay. And one of the things I do, I trade price trap both ways, but I know my direction and I see my alter direction. So most market have alternative direction. Okay. But the major trend prevails eventually. So even if I'm taking it against the trend, I'm using lighter risk and smaller moves. Okay. And I don't have the expectation. Because why? I don't want to distract myself from, because why? If you always, this is it, your mind is designed to follow instruction. If you give your mind an instruction on both sides, your mind is not focused. You will miss the major move because you're on both sides. The major move is on one side. If you look now, I always tell you when I'm giving you an analysis, I always tell you, all right, when the trade reach big potential areas, I'll tell you, okay, I rather go this way. Since I told you guys I rather buy USD/JPY. Why was I telling you? The potential for a buy was inspired by the potential for the exhaustion, the momentum. It will exhaust and it has been selling. And I know at some point it's going to pick the lows and to start buying. So it's not wise after this stupid momentum for me to still be selling, even if it is price trap. Does that make sense? Watch. You will not see the signal. This was a break and a retest. Imagine you're expecting a signal, you're waiting for it. Guess what? You're waiting for this signal. You're forgetting that the market is buying. You'd have lost on this trade. You'd have missed the move because you're waiting for this signal. True or true? But if you knew you wanted to buy, the moment this didn't, the next thing, okay, let me look up for this, right? You have made it. Okay? Get disconnected from the trade. Follow the direction of the market. Okay? Does this make sense? Was this beautiful? All right. So this is what I want you guys to do. If I take my time, my humble years of experience to gather information about the direction of any market, you guys should not waste it. You guys go into the market as soldiers. Whenever the market breaks a structure, hey, structure broken, everybody on the chart. AJ, structure broken. EU, structure broken on the lower side. You guys become mercenaries. Awaiting what? You guys type it on the chat. After I break, what are you waiting for? Awaiting what? Okay, good. Awaiting retest over. Okay. Oh, retest confirmed. Awaiting signal over. I don't need to call the trade if you all guys get busy and just it's the same thing universally. I don't need to tell you the best entry is at 1.23. No, whenever you see the break and the retest and it closes above, enter the market. The only thing I can help you with, that's what I do. When I send the trade, I will send you the stop loss. But even if I don't, use the 4-hour low. Does that make sense? So if you're buying, go look for the 4-hour low of every market. So let's say I was supposed to trade this market for a break retest. This is the honest truth. This was a retest. This is the break. This is the retest. What is the 4-hour low for this market? It's simple. Just switch the market to 4-hour low. This is the 4-hour low. If I have to buy here, this you can see break, retest, 4-hour close. This is the 4-hour low. Whatsoever it cost you, that's your entry. Ogbeni, it took me almost 80 pips. Put 80 pips. Go put 80 pips on your pips reach and put 80 pips. Am I making sense? Don't shortchange. Don't try to shortchange it because you want to hit your take profit first. Wait for your trade to manifest. It means your one-to-one ratio is 80 pips, period. Guess what? Okay. Ooh. Guess another what? And that's one thing that's been disturbing me too. I'll tell you with simplicity. If I check the win to reward ratio, I don't need to always do one-to-one. Okay? I can do analysis of every 10 chart right now. Out of 10, we win 7 or 8. True or true? So if my stop loss is 80, I don't need to do 80 pips. I can take 2 entries and exit at 50 pips, then allow the other one to ride. If the other one rides full potential, I will make up for the rest. But I would have closed 50 and broken even and become free on that trade. But you're waiting for 80 pips, that market may just be dancing up and down, will not give you immediately. True or true? So forget this rule of one-to-one ratio, man. I'm dropping so many baggage in the market right now. I want to be strategic. Okay, I want to be strategic. If I know, look, I need to protect my trade. 80 pips is the 4-hour low. Okay, so I'm getting in twice. I've broken my risk. So I'm supposed to use $100. I'm using $50. Okay, for one TP, $50 for the other TP. The moment that first TP gives me my 50, okay, I've broken even on that trade. I know that the next trade is going to be 1 to 3. So if I get 1 to 3 on the other 50, I've made more than the 1-to-1 ratio. True or true? We need to be strategic. There is nobody going to give us trophy that we want our trade at 1-to-1 ratio. Or imagine you're trying to do 1-to-2 ratio. Come on, protect your trade. The way Christopher Derrick taught us is not what we're doing. Every 15 minutes, every 15 pips, break even. The market is not yours. But somehow, you know, we upgraded, and it's good, actually. But for learners, in the process of learning, it is actually very best for you to break even and see. It gives you this less. Is it going to make you angry, or you're going to be more relaxed? But guess what? The statistics shows that a lot of people get angry. Because why? They are already not relaxed before they came into trading. Okay, many people come into trading with pressure. So if a trade goes to hit you on break even, you are angry that he hit your break even, and he went to hit take profit. So because of that, you switch to not putting stop loss or break even, and the trade will come and hit your stop loss, and you still be angry. So either way, you're angry. Okay, so how do we deal with that anger? True or true? Am I speaking the truth? Okay, I know I'm talking the truth to global traders right now. We can't tell ourselves a lie. All right. So sometimes, you know, we hide in the skin, no, but forget it happens to everybody. So strategy is your defense. So how do you not get angry? Do it a certain way, automatedly. Okay, the moment your trade, this is what I want to do now. Okay. And as we going forward, I was even telling my brother-in-law that I'm going to get, I'll start using, it's been years I've used trailing stop. Okay, it's very good. The moment your trade hits, if it's TP1, okay, you guys have system and it's Android system, okay, a Windows system. Start learning to use trailing stop. It means if you set TP1, okay, TP1, it means your other trade, put it at 50 pips trailing. Immediately it hits TP1, it will start trailing 50 pips. It means if your first trade hit TP, your second trade is going to be break even. So you don't have to come and do it automatically, manually. It will do it automatically. Trading stop helps you do that. So as the trade is going, if it gets to 100, you secure 50. If it gets to 200, you secure. And if it comes back to take you out, you will not take you out on negative the moment your first one hits TP. That's one of the things I want to start using now. It can be done in a phone, but it can be done in a system. All right, Windows system. I don't know why they didn't put it in Apple. All right, so I want to start using that now because I'm a busy person. I can't always stay in the market. Some of you have the time, but me, no. The moment I get off this right now, I go busy. I'm thinking of how you guys are going to grow. Many things on the head, managing systems. I'm missing out on trades. So that's why you guys now have to be soldiers of the market. Okay, structure broken. Gee, you say it with confidence. You don't need validation. That's why it's simple. The moment you get a signal, every one of you getting on the market, it's yours to take. And let's celebrate it. Does this make sense? All right, are you guys excited about today's training? All right, so I'm just going to do one market structure, USD JPY is getting close. So where I think it's going to start making the other move. All right. GJ is still consolidating, but USD JPY is very close. So based on where we're coming from, I don't need to delete many things. All right. We already know that this is the trend down. This is the trend down, and this is the trend up. So mark. Okay. I have to delete. I've dropped so many things in the market. We're still going down, actually. How do I do this? I think I can do this. Okay, let me take it back. Okay. All right, so it's clear. Let me see if there are other lines. Did I drop any other line? I think I dropped. Just a moment. I want to remove every other line I added rather than just, okay, good. Yeah, so I've removed them. Okay, there's a few. All right, so it's as clean as it is now. All right, Okay, good. All lines deleted. So where is this market? Because I like to protect my chart. It tells me this is my history. I need this market to get here. So this is the high. All right. And market has done momentum and is doing another momentum. So all I need to do to update this chart to get my new areas. Okay, so this is still within the week, is I pick a Fibonacci, take it from this high, bring it all the way to this low. Okay, this is 50%. The market just broke 50%, and 50% shows me this is, all right. I can see, yeah, this is very significant area. So now, if the market breaks 50% and retests the 50%, what's going to happen? It's going to go up. So what I'm looking at the market for is sell, major structure, because we're still in a downtrend. All right, so this is 75%. It means if this start buying, it's going to come here. So I'm looking at this market. So two things now, because it's a downtrend, I'm expecting two wave. All right, so what's the best approach to this right now? I'm still in between. All right, for me to sell, market has to break here for me to sell. Okay, if you want to take this, okay, it's not nice to take this, okay, but this is 50% because you are not here when it happened now. All right, so it's not, this is not a trap, this is just a continuation. So if you want to take this to go up, this is what you're going to be looking at. All right, so yeah, so if market wants to sell, this is my sell cue. I'm going to sell when the market breaks this area. Though if it breaks this area, retest this area, I should sell. If it breaks this area, retest this area, I should sell. Actually, they are double area because this is the first consolidation. Actually, this is the first consolidation. All right. So this market breaks this area right now. I'll be quick to tell you. You guys should alert us on the chart. Okay. We're going to be having a sell. Market breaks this area, retest this area. All right. That's USD/JPY, confirmation of a sell. Does this make sense? So that's going to be, yeah. Then the other one is if it breaks up, this confirmation of a buy. Okay, is this clear enough? All right, so I'm going to send this in the group. USD/JPY setup. And I think that's why GU is still struggling, but GU is going to happen. Okay, it's going to happen. All right, so all you need to do right now, so let's do something on GU. This is our area. You just keep dancing around that area. You see, this was our stop loss. It would have taken you out if you took this market here, because that's the same thing I've been trying to explain. Okay, so what am I going to do right now? I'm going to update this zone. All right. And at the same thing I've taught you guys now, just wait to the market. So what was the first high? This is the first high. Okay, so I could say when the market got here, hold on, when the market got to this area, so this was the exhaustion, it came here, created a high. So this is the first high. All right, so family, as much as this is beautiful, it's good to be patient. It's good to be patient. All right, this thing is going to buy. For you to have a powerful buy, allow this market to break here. Okay, and when this happens, you're going to take this market. The ride of this market is going to be all the way up here, and that's a good. That's huge amount of money. You want to see that? If market breaks here, retest here, I think you're having nothing less than 150 pieces. That's enough. Okay, so yeah, some people may say if you want to be a quick trader, though the way this market has moved, it has moved. Yeah. So this is the first floor. This is the first ceiling. So this is actually a zone. I like this. Okay. Here right now is if it retests here, I'm supposed to be looking out for sell because there's a floor here and there's a floor here. So if it breaks here, all right, this structure, this is a mini buy. Can confirm a buy. It's not a bad one too. Okay. So it can confirm a buy as well. But you guys have to watch it critically. Just the same way we had USD JPY. They are the same USD. So that's why you can see that the structures are looking the same. It's the same thing. Okay. For the sell of USD JPY, it's the same structure as creating for the GU buy. You can see because it's USD. So if the market breaks here right now, retest here, you buy. I am not looking out for a sell, honestly. Okay. Because why? The market is okay. Let me just say so. I'm not looking out for a buy. I'm not looking out for a sell. All right. For the same reason I've told you. Okay. If the market sells here right now, I'd rather wait for it to come here than I buy it. It breaks here, retest here, you guys can sell, but that is me because I won't be even available to look out for. But if you guys jump on and you tell me buy, I'll jump on. Guys, I want to start taking your trades. Does that make sense? So these are two markets I'd leave you guys with, all right, for USD JPY and GU to manifest. So if you're not in this market, all right, your best entry is waiting for this to affirm and you guys getting any questions so far? You want to ask me and Emmanuel any question? But has it been a wonderful session? GU said. Okay, I know okay, good. Another thing before I leave, I updated Euro AUD for an area. And I saw in the group, a lot of you guys were, already feasting on the trade. It's the same thing we're talking about. It's a swing area, but it needs a confirmation. Okay, if you watch this candle, it broke the area. If you enter this market, my goal when I give you any area is to watch out for a rejection, okay? And you watch out for a break above. That's why I sent in the group. I already saw you guys, some of you took it, okay? Sometimes it's tempting, you just see candles moving like this and it's tempting, all right? This is invalidation of, it didn't respect the zone, break, not walk. It broke it, dispelled all the money that was there and dropping crazily. So it's not your fault. Watch out for what I taught you today. You'll never be a victim of this type of trades. Does that make sense? Okay. If you wait, so if you wait. So if this market had broken and had came and gave us a bullish signal above this structure, it would have been a nice one because this was the structure that was the other block. All right. So yeah, you can see this is a structure. This is a structure. So anything above as a bullish candle would have taken the market up. All right. Watch every candle that closes above this market, above this area. Look at this candle, closes above, took market up. Look at this candle, closes above, took the market up. So that's the same thing you watch out for. If it closes above, it will take it up. All right. Just the same way it closes below, it's taking it down right now. So that's it. Okay. Close and break and close of candles. Very, very beautiful. All right. So so much energy have come from me. That's why I'm drinking a lot of water. So you guys give me some energy. What's your thought? What's your thought, guys? Mr. Alex, what's your thought? You guys have access to speak, right? Okay. Let me give you guys access. Your mic is not on yet.
Yeah, can you hear me?
No, I can't.
No, I thought that was a very powerful session you did there, and it kind of aligns with what I do because I like to look at long term, where the market is actually going, which is why I say sometimes with trader views, I like to look at where the market is going and not try to force the market. And I liked the session you did on, was it trade pips in the price action, because I've used that and I like to look at, say, the daily, the weekly, the daily, and then try to predict where the market is going. But just like what you've said with GU, I think it's found an exhaustion. If you look at the daily, I think it's the daily or the weekly, you'd seen it's from its highs, it's actually come down enough. It looks exhausted. If today closes in a green candle, then I think a flow would have been established. Probably wait for a day or two and then take a buy from. But patience is key. It's all about being patient, because the worst in this market is you have a view of the market. Then you, because we're not patient enough, you try to do your tracing. When you analyze the market, it looks like, damn, if I had just stuck to my analysis, I would have enjoyed this market. But it's human. It's not something, it's human emotion. It's something you've got to try to curtail. And I think what you said there is just look at the long-term view. Before you go into a trade, look at where is this market actually going? Not where I think it's going now. Because if the market for the weekly is going down, but obviously within the next hour, maybe news or whatever is trying to push the market, you jump in and then you think, why isn't it? It's just about being patient. And I think patience is key.
Nice.
Yeah.
Patience is the game. All right. Patience is the game. And who else would I like to ask? Someone said Forex is hard. Martin Majeobaje. 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 Is that a Nigerian name? Majeobaje.
Majeobaje.
Is that a Yoruba name?
He said as it is.
Okay. How you doing, Martin? Talk to me. You said I am new. Forex is hard. Open your mic. With what we've shown, it still looks hard. I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir, I'm listening.
How you doing?
Fine, sir.
What did you study in school?
Me, accounting, all those. I'm into those science and mixed commercial activities.
Okay, you've done at any point in time were you exposed to physics?
Yeah, plenty times.
Between physics and this market, which one is hard?
Physics, sir.
Physics won't pay you. The market will pay you. Choose your hard. All right. So this is not hard. All right. All the physics I've learned that's evaporated. All the chemistry, all the biology. Okay.
Yes,
they've evaporated. But you see, this is beautiful. Okay. I need to start telling your mind, this is beautiful. Just learn. Take notes, learn. All right. Be in the right environment, learn. This is going to make you money beyond your widest dream. It's going to make you a CEO. It's going to make you a boss. It's going to make you independent. All right. All you just need is an environment where you can put in 1 hour a day for the next 6 months to 1 year. And within the next 2 to 5 years, you're going to be a multi-millionaire. All right. So stop telling yourself that this is hard. Does that make sense? Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Who else am I going to play with right now? We're done, actually. Session done. Madam Tina, are you here? I saw you earlier. Okay. This is one woman that she I love your communication. It shows you are busy with the chat as well. All right. And you're excited about this train. Are you still here?
Thank you. Thank you, Coach Camry.
How are you feeling about this truth session and awareness session? Because that's what I'll call it. Okay. Are you me? Where is she? She left? Network? Okay. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, like we'll have to keep it simple, really keep it simple with the price trap. And, after each session you give to us, we're like, like, I got it. Oh, I really got it. And then what has been the challenge for me is wanting to secure, like if I leave my trades and I said, oh, I want to swing trade now. I didn't really want to really swing trade. I found out that it almost hits your TP and then it's coming back to take you out in the red. So I'm wondering, what is all this? So it's been really So I decided that I would stay with just take 30 pips and get out of there, please. And stop all this swing trading. Swing trading may not be for you. But with the analysis today, at least it's quite interesting because it's really been frustrating. As in, I want to swing trade and I want to leave this thing. I just want to leave instead of coming to check trade, and look as if you don't have a life anymore. So, I now, it's better now, please. So I rather have one peaceful entry. I rather have one, good patient analysis. I don't have to trade 5 days in a week, for Christ's sake. So I really need to sit down with this I really need to sit down with this and get it right. Because when you were saying that, yes, we don't maximize. Imagine 200 pips. You can't take 200 pips just because you are protecting the account. You want to take, let me quickly take 30 pips and run away from it. Then you find out that at the end of the day, but I could have taken all of this. What happened? So with this analysis, in fact, is excellent. There was one particular trade that, you taught us something about this price trap. You taught us there is an exhaustion. After you would think that it will go down. Yes, there will be an exhaustion somewhere. I really, I need to go back and really study that session. That was a great one. That was the first, yes. We talked about exhaustion. Yes. And then you talk
about every momentum, you look at for exhaustion. Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes
thank
before
you so
the
very much.
Signal, you're welcome. Most times before the signal, even after our retest, market will exhaust. You need to leave it to exhaust. Like there. Okay, I want to show you guys something. That's why we need to communicate, because there are insights in communication. You see this market, I want to show you guys something. Market like this moves faster, break, retest, close, boom. When they are not far away from the zone, they move immediately. It doesn't need an exhaustion because why? It's on a journey. You just need to confirm that I've broken the area. All right, I've retested it. Continuation. Simple. But when the market, I'm not sharing my screen.
No, please.
Oh, what did I share?
No, we didn't get that. Yes, we didn't get that.
All right, sorry. Can you guys see it now? So so this type of market is very simple. This does not need an exhaustion. This is break, retest, clean, sharply, move, close. This is the signal. You enter, boom. All right. But when a market has sold, created a momentum and uses momentum to come back, it needs to exhaust, because at the time it's going to be coming back, with full. The momentum is going to be more on the buy. So it's not going to be favoring you right now. The sentiment, AUD is very strong, Euro is weak. That is why a break and retest quickly, you saw it and moved. But when these things start buying back, Euro will have to be stronger than AUD. So for Euro to give AUD space, it needs to exhaust, which means price action have to take place. There needs to be a price switch that will change the momentum. And that is where you look out for exhaustion. Does this make sense? This is something you guys watch out for. When the market has sold this far, coming back is going to be switch of what? Sentiment. So most times if you just take, if it closes, all right, no, it can close and still keep going. You can even give a red signal and still keep going. All right, so that's why you have to watch out for. When the market has sold all of this, watch out for a 4-hour retest. If 4-hour retests well, boom. Like if I'm looking at this market to come and retest here, right, and nothing will make me take a 1-hour retest here. I'll wait for if market comes back to this area, I'll wait for a 4-hour retest and the 4-hour closing best. I can get in at 1-hour light risk. I'll still wait for the 4-hour closing. I'll get in again. Because why? This is a momentum on its own. And if it exhausts, that's powerful. It's going to be coming down all the way down. It's going to be killing all these areas. But I think Euro AUD is still going to go up. All right. So I just wanted to show you guys that that's why you need exhaustion. Not all markets. Quick can do break retest, boom, and it left. That's why some trades will leave you in 15 minutes. If sentiment is on its side, it will leave you in 15 minutes. Don't even wait for the 1 hour and it has gone far. Okay. But don't allow that to judge your entry. Always be patient. Wait for your market. Okay. So God bless each and every one of you. Okay, I believe it was a wonderful class, even if we spent more than the time we ought to have spent, but I believe it's worth it. It's going to clean all of your engine. This is like servicing your engine. Some of you, your oil needed servicing. All right, your engine needed servicing, and I just did that servicing. So you guys, all right, yeah, the only way you get to pay me, all right, is going to be a result of what it is you've learned. Share this with someone, all right? It's available already on our YouTube channel. Reach out if you want to be among the community, you want to enjoy every day of our session, live trading, binary and Forex. Just reach out to the person who places you on this call. Let's welcome you to be a member of Power Nation, a successful